Hey everybody, it's Julie here, and I'm making an accordion tag tip-in for my Christmas journal today. I've got 4 tags here. 2 of them were printed out, and the other 2 I've just traced and cut, and you're going to see me do the 5th one here on this snowflake paper. I have found that it's best to do an odd number, so 5 helps me get the patterns how I want them, and so that I end up with a pretty pattern on front when I fold it together instead of like a back, on the front. So you'll see that here, but I've got all 5 of mine cut out, and I am deciding now which order I want to put them in. I've decided I want to have the blue as my cover, the one that's all the way to the left. So I'm arranging them all and leaving that one in place. And then I'm going to attach them, and the way I'm going to attach them is just with washi tape. So you can use the same washi tape all the way across, or you can use different washi tape on each seam. But I've decided to just use this red and white polka dotted one here, and I'm putting my tags together and leaving just a tiny gap between them. I'm lining them up as best I can, and you can see they're not perfectly cut. It's not an exact cut, but that doesn't matter. In the finished product, you won't be able to, it won't be noticeable, any flaws. So I'm just putting them as I want them, and then just getting a length of tape and taping them together here. You'll see. And it just kind of, adds to that eclectic feel with lots of different patterns and colors. And it just kind of makes me happy. So that's why I'm doing this one and all the different colors and patterns too. So I just go down the row and just attach all of them exactly the same. And you can see here this green one just doesn't want to stay still while I'm taping them together. So I put a couple rows of washi tape on it just to help weight it down and keep it in place while I'm attaching the 2. And that seems to work. Now always go over a little bit over your seam, just to make sure you get the right amount of coverage, and you'll just trim it off later. Just line it up as best you can. It's not always easy to get the washi tape on both sides, equal or even straight, because it's hard to kind of see through it. But just do the best you can. Nobody will be able to tell in the finished product, I promise. So here I'm just kind of cleaning up some of the washi tape overage and making sure I have like nice clean edges. You can see the back there on this papers. They're all just kind of plain and white, but that'll be perfect for journaling later, adding pictures or whatever you want to add to it. So now what I'm going to do is the same thing on the back. I'm going to add washi tape on the back after I kind of get it trimmed up here. I think it looks pretty good. Just kind of burnish it down. Washi tape does have a tendency to be not so sticky, but if you burnish it, just rub it, really get in there and get it in there, and it should stay. If you're worried about it staying, just add some glue stick before you put it on. I decided to go with this light blue tape with the poinsettias in it. It's really pretty and festive, and I have enough to do the whole thing. I'm thinking here I'm going to use a different washi tape, but decide I don't like that one with the diamonds, and I decided to just do the poinsettia one the whole way down. So all the tape is used on the front, and then a different tape is used all across the back. I think it's really festive. I think it really turned out good here. They got pretty, yay! I'm just kind of going over with how it's going to open here, and I'm wondering at this point, did I do something wrong? And you'll see in a little bit how I kind of did screw up. But here's my Christmas journal, my December journal, and now it's time to find a place to attach my accordion tags tip in somewhere. So I'm just kind of auditioning it here and there, just trying to find the right spot. It's kind of a heavy, bulky piece, so it's going to have to go on a sturdy piece of paper. And so some of these pages are thin, and I've also got some original book pages in here that I just don't feel are sturdy enough to hold this little tag accordion flip I've made. So I want to make sure that it's going to be safe, and I don't want to cover up that wrapping paper that I have there. And like I said, a couple of those other pages are original book pages. I just don't think they're strong enough. So what I'm going to end up doing here is I've got some book pages on my desk. I'm pulling them out, and I've decided to use these 3 book pages, and I'm going to be gluing them together and turning them into one strong piece of, or one strong page to put my tag flip on. Okay, you can see here now that I am auditioning which way the paper should go, and I realized I want it to open so I can pull it out with my right hand because I'll be turning the pages to the left, and it just makes more sense. So at this point I decided to fold everything the opposite way, have the pink be on the top, and have the blue be my base on the bottom. And have decided I can live with that because that way anytime I pull it open, the blue will be there waiting for me and be like a surprise. So I'm getting started decorating now. I started with that tab there, that sticker tab from Illustrated Faith, and now I'm just kind of auditioning a few pieces that I have on my desk just for this purpose. So I'm kind of liking that little mitten flashcard with a happy holiday above it. And I like that little house too. That was my original thought would be on the cover, but I'm kind of stuck to this mitten card now because I like the way the pinks play together, but I realize it needs a backer, so I'm going to use my big brush pen and just darken the edge all the way around, and then glue it to this blue, mint blue paper to have a little layer and border behind it. I have the really big Tim Holtz scissors, and they make really easy work of small cuts like this. I can just cut it pretty evenly with those big long bladed scissors. And look how cute that is. Yay! I have this piece of tulle here, but it's too big. I found these little holly pieces from Hobby Lobby, and I like them both. I like the dark green and the light green, but I am going to go with the light green one. It looks good. I've gone ahead and inked the edges of that Happy Holidays flag, and I'm going to start gluing it down. And this will be the cover of my accordion tag flip. And just make sure you put glue really good all over the edge of your embellishment if it's chunky, so that it stays down and stays on. I decided I need another detail here, some fabric, some trim, so I'm gonna grab some trim I have and glue it on there. I'm pretty sure, okay, not that one, even though it was pretty. I'm gonna go for more of the natural look here, and I'm pretty sure this is some hand tatting I have. And just a little piece right there on the border. And I found this little button, so it's just going to go right there on the corner. And it's done. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this and just keep decorating and let you watch me. If you have any questions, just let me know below. Thanks for watching. Okay, now that I have all my pages glued together, I'm gonna go ahead and punch holes and get them in my book. So I have a tip for you. Whenever I'm making a ring-bound book, I always make a decorative template and tuck it into one of the pockets. And whenever I need to add something, instead of taking a page out of the book to line up to punch new holes and new pages, I just have this template that I mark the top with and wherever the holes go, and I keep it in my book and use that. So that's what I'm doing here. That white strip that you see there with the holes in it, that is my template that I use for punching all my new pages or other items that I'm sticking in this book. And I just keep it with the book, and it's just part of the decoration.